Hi guys. Um, this last week was so crazy. I feel like I say that every time I do a collective reading. Um, part of the issue why I haven't posted in a while is how do you follow up a reading like that last one? Like you're just like, wow, that was really up there, and it's kind of sets the bar, and it's a little intimidating to go back when um it was so amazing. So I kind of had a little bit of a mental block to get through, but also you guys, the energy this past week was incredible. I mean, um, I know you guys were feeling it too. It felt like for the super new moon, like in a 3 day span, my whole body was like vibrating from the energy. It was so intense and strong, and it was like I was getting a lot of downloads. If you guys are intuitive, I know you guys were too. And it's kind of difficult to sift through sometimes because when you're getting all of these like massive downloads, you're being challenged to reevaluate your prior belief system and integrate the new knowledge into your lifestyle as wisdom, right? So that's super challenging and draining. So there's been a lot of fatigue in the collective for sure. But it's all good. It's for a purpose. Okay, so I'm seeing the Strength card come to mind, and also the Four of Swords, like rest, rejuvenation, strength, inner courage and strength to get through this time. In a couple of days, we'll be entering Scorpio season, which is great. And then yesterday, Mars, it has been in retrograde, but it moved into Aries. So the Emperor card is coming to mind, which also reaffirms us maintaining our healthy boundaries, because we're going to have that pull back to our old comfort zone, our old ways, right? So it's about really maintaining your boundaries. And with so many planets being in retrograde right now, it's really, things have slowed down a lot. What's really cool though about this is that it allows you to integrate all that new knowledge and like lessons that you've learned from things that you've experienced into your life. It's a time for processing that and integrating it for sure. So now is not really a good time to make huge decisions in your life. More about maintaining your health and boundaries, or your healthy boundaries, putting that energy back into yourself for rest, reflection, and integration of new knowledge from lessons as wisdom in your life. That's really what this time is for. The image that I keep getting in my head, you guys, for the past several days is riding the wave. Ride the wave. Like, you've done the work, okay? You've done the work, and now it's just time to just chill and enjoy. That's like literally the message I've been getting for several days. But during this time, it's also about, processing what you've learned, and old belief systems are crumbling. It's almost like the more you learn, the less you know, or that you feel, the less you know. And it's just, I also keep getting this image. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to put it all together because it's been so much. Okay, so I'm doing my best to explain it. I've also been getting this vision in my mind of like looking at things through a tinted window. There's a couple meanings behind this. One is filtering everything that you see, hear, or experience, okay? Definitely filter all of that. The other is that things are a little murky right now because of all of everyone's going through changes, everyone right now. Not just people in the collective, it's like everybody's going through changes right now. And so there is some like murkiness about, or almost like mild confusion, or feeling like you can't see the purpose just yet. Okay, it's like looking through things through a tinted window. That will pass, you guys. That will pass. I've been asked to reassure you of that, because the latter half of the vision is the tinted window being rolled down. Okay. Also, this is a time of observing. So the Page of Swords card is coming to mind. Not only are people going to be watching you, people that you may have stopped contact with because it was part of an unhealthy cycle, but also this is a time for you observing other people. Do their actions match their words? Even with yourself, guys. Okay, do my actions match my words? But not only within, but also with people in your life too. This time of heavy observation, like when you're riding the wave, just looking around, right? Okay, that's definitely the message I've been receiving. So, but also with people in your life, do their actions match their words? If not, boundaries 100%. Okay, you should have your healthy boundaries anyways, but particularly with these people, even firmer. That's a big cautionary message that I've been getting for the collective. Okay. And you guys might feel like you've been pulled back into the cycle, but I guarantee it's less. It's not as strong. You're able to recognize it more. This will happen, you guys, and it's just with every cycle it gets easier to identify and easier to stay out of. Okay. So I wanted to also reassure you guys of that. That was another download that I got. It's just each time you experience that and you get out of it easier, you develop a deeper understanding of that cycle. So it's still progress. Okay. They're showing me the world card in my head right now. So we'll see how this reading goes. One of the biggest messages that I've been getting, aside from those that I mentioned, is this sense of being vulnerable. And I think that's also what the tinted windows are portraying, is like almost like it's almost like a guard, right? So you just want to be careful not being guarded, still having your healthy boundaries, but not being guarded. There's a little bit of a sense of vulnerability, just because we did go through that huge reset, and now we're observing not only ourselves and the cycles that we're in, but also with other people. It's like a lot of watching, observing. So there's this sense of vulnerability almost, especially when your belief systems have been shaken and challenged, to formulate better, stronger belief systems. Okay, integrating that new knowledge. So the Hanged Man is particularly coming to mind, and that's the 12th card in the tarot deck, followed by the Death card, which is the card of Scorpio. Death and rebirth really is the actual meaning, and it's the card of transformation. Okay. So those are the cards that are coming to mind. Also, the last couple nights I've been going to bed, I've been hearing, just to like back up this message further, I've been hearing like indecipherable radio chatter, just like people talking over one another, a lot of like static, just almost like chaos, right? And I just feel like it's almost like as if you were turning the dial on a radio and you just catch words here and there, except the words that I was hearing were names. These names don't mean anything to me particularly, but they may to you guys, so I'm going to say I wrote down the names that I heard clearly, almost as like if someone was turning through a radio dial, and the rest of the words were like staticky and murky again, but a couple very clear names came through. So John, Patty, Glenn, Ted, Anne, Ruby, Wendy, Daniel, Victor, Lexi, Connor, Kelly, Sam, Dick, which I assume is for Richard, I'm hoping, Lucas, Julio, Sam, Ray, Lucy, and Evan. Yeah, so I don't really know anybody that well with those names, but they might mean something to you guys. Yeah, I don't ever want you guys to feel like you have to apologize for taking time for self-care. That was another, this wasn't necessarily a download, but just something that I was thinking personally, because I almost felt bad for not this is like probably been the longest I've gone since posting since I started my channel, and I was like, gosh, I feel so bad. And I'm like, I would never want anyone to have to apologize to me for taking time out for self-care. So I hope that you guys have been doing the same, and if you haven't been, I encourage you to do so, just because it's so necessary and helpful, and it's particularly an important time right now because of all the intense energy. This month is insane, and it's gonna probably be crazy through like December, January. We're just gonna be like hit with astrological event with after astrological event. This year's insane, you guys. So yeah, please take time for self-care. I wanted to just get that little reminder out. And yeah, you've worked hard. You guys just ride the wave, observe, make sure your actions are lining up with your words, and make sure other people's actions are lining up with their words. And if not, strict healthy boundaries, okay? One of the interesting things that was a download when I was getting that message about riding the wave is that light is made up of waves, right? So especially if you're a light worker, this message is particularly, this part of this message is particularly important for light workers, because you're going to be riding the wave, and you really need to, please take time for self-care. Okay, that's super important right now so that you can be a support system for others. And so letting things flow and enjoying the fruits of your labor for the work that you've done. At least for this part of the journey, okay? All right, so here I have Sacred Destiny Oracle. So that's what I'm going to start with. But other than that, I hope you guys are doing well. It's been really, really awesome talking to a lot of you. Dallin, you're like so incredibly awesome. You're like a wealth of knowledge, and I've learned so much for you. Bonnie, you and your Sistar group, oh my gosh, you're doing really neat things, and I just wanted to give you guys shout outs because I know a lot of people benefit from your efforts. All right, so here we have Diligence. All right. Enlightenment. Yeah, totally. This is like I was saying in the recent past, right? Massive downloads, integrating that knowledge into your life, time for rest and reflection on all the downloads that you've gotten, and further enlightenment. In other words, the ascension that you've gained recently. Illumination, power at the heart of the reading. I love it. Truth. So yeah, shortly after illumination. Exactly. So enlightenment, right? Followed immediately by illumination. That's pretty clear. And these are in the recent past. That was all that really strong energy. I'd love to hear your guys' experiences. For me, it was just like a ton of downloads, and my body was like literally vibrating for like 3 days. The energy was so strong. And this is the heart of the reading. Power. Yeah. Lightning. This is like Ace of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Standing in your power. Being unapologetically you. coming from a good place, that is, right? Followed by truth. Yeah, truth for sure. I like these because they're just one word, and it's just, I don't know, these cards are cool. Solitude. Yeah, so that's that rest and reflection, right? Rest and reflection. Plus, look at this. This is like kind of like a harvesty colored card, and there's a full moon, which is coming up on October 31st. Second one this month. And then success. Success at the bottom. So this is perfect for what just happened. Enlightenment, illumination, standing in your power now, maintaining your healthy boundaries, making sure your actions are in line with your words, being very clear on things. That's coming up next. As I was saying, truth, because things are a little bit cloudy right now. Even look at the visual in this card at the heart of the reading. There's some fog. Even though there's like that lightning strike coming down, there's still some fog, right? And it's almost like it's a murky colored card. That's exactly the word that I've been receiving all day with my downloads the past few days, to be honest. It's a little bit murky and foggy, right? But it's standing in your power still. It's still standing in your power. That's why this card is perfect to depict exactly the message that I was talking about, which is observing, right? Observing, making sure everything's aligned. Making sure everything's aligned. And then clarity will come soon. Okay? That's exactly what I was saying. And then solitude, the full moon, like a fall. And success. Yeah, you guys, about success, about integrating these messages that you've been receiving from the universe, from your downloads or spirit guides, or just thoughts that you've had during meditation or whatever, dreams. All of these were messages in line with these astrological events. This happened big time in the collective. The energy was insane. All right. Let me get a couple spirit animals here. So we have seahorse, watch and wait. That's exactly what I was saying. Watch and wait, guys. Watch and wait. Just observe, right? And see, it's like water animal, right? Ride the wave. Just kind of float along, observe. Don't make any big decisions right now. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted. So this is about everything that we experience. And, okay, to me it may mean something different to you, okay, but this is the message I'm getting for this card right now. Every experience in our life is meant to teach us a lesson. There's no experience that we have that we can't learn something from, and integrating that into our life, right? Watch and wait. This is like that Four of Swords, rest, rejuvenation. And that Page of Swords, observing. Buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You've done the work and abundance will flow naturally to you now. Ride the wave. Ride the wave. All right? And that spirit, I love this. A rebirth is assured. A rebirth is assured. Look at this image, you guys, and I was talking about the hanged man, right? I was talking about the hanged man. That this bat's upside down. And squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. This is adorable. Yeah. Okay. This may be whoever Dick is. This may be this card for you. I'm just kidding. All right. So actually, I want to put this over here. All right, let me get a couple more oracles and then I'll clarify with tarot. Unexpected visitors and home. Yeah, again, watching, waiting, right? Looking at the cycles, looking at the triggers. With all these planets in retrograde, you may even have people have already started to come back into your life or trying to or will soon. So just watch and be cautious about that. And then home, yeah, rest and rejuvenation, your authentic self, right? Your authentic self. Oh, I love this card. I just want to show you guys encouragement. That's from ancestors who have passed on, giving encouragement from beyond. Rescue. Rescue. So, do you see how in this little hot air balloon here, this guy's looking with a telescope at this, I think it's, I don't know if it's I don't know, I think it's like some kind of chimney with like a rainbow, like spectrum smoke coming out. So observing, right? Kind of almost like detaching and observing. This is what's going to come in really in handy right now, you guys. Rescue. Kind of detaching, not detaching your emotions, but just detaching from the cycle, right? And observing. This is exactly it. Like looking through a tinted window. Looking through a tinted window. That's kind of the message I've been getting. Follow the leader. Yeah, you're on your path. You're on your path. You're being guided. You're being guided. And magic prayer. Yeah. So this is totally in line with like the enlightenment, the illumination, feeling free, right? Feeling free from those attachments. And this also goes in line with squirrel spirit, believing in yourself, your authentic self. Okay. Okay, let's, oh yeah, so that was Spirit Animal Oracle and map. Okay. Whoa. Alright, and then now I'm gonna use Ethereal Visions. My very first tarot deck right here, guys. Okay. Yeah. Hanged Man. And Strength. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. You can't make this stuff up. These were the cards they were showing me in my head. You know what's interesting too, you guys, is this is under Truth. Look at this. This is what this card is under. I want to show you. See how this path is leading up, right? And it's like this geese with these little baby chicks, and there's like a little fairy spirit, and the path is leading up to this tree, and the tree is like connected, right? This is what this card was under. Look at this. Truth. Clarity will come soon. Right now we're kind of in this a little bit murky just because of all the new information that we receive. We're like resetting our belief systems, which is good, right? That's the Hanged Man and Strength. Exactly what they confirmed here when I split the deck. But look at this. It's like a continuation of that, right? Just keep going along your path. Clarity will come. Truth will come. How I'm taking that is you'll be able to see the bigger picture. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Information being withheld. I feel like if that's the case, it's not really bothering you guys. At this time, you're just kind of keep going down your path. You're standing in your power regardless, all right? Strength came out again. Strength came out again. That's under enlightenment. That's under, as I was discussing in the intro, when you're getting the downloads, integrating in that into your way of being, it requires a lot of strength and inner courage to do that, and it's a good thing. Battling those, taming the inner beast, the beast within. So that's perfect. Wheel of Fortune. This is about not getting back. This is about the cycles, which is exactly what I was talking about. Observing. Okay. And it's going to get a little bit easier each time. So yeah, Wheel of Fortune. things are moving along the trajectory, even if you're in this like rest and reflective state. To me, this card always means carousel of karma and cycles that we're in. So observing that within ourselves and with other people. Okay, Judgment, Awakening, 2020. Today is 10/20/2020, I believe. 8 of Wands. This is about communication and movement forward. Yeah. So this is about communicating your healthy boundaries. Okay. Because this is power, standing in your power, right? Communication that will help alleviate some of this murkiness, not only with self, like be really observant of your thoughts, but also with other people. And a rebirth is assured, the abundant universe will provide. This is a direct message to you guys. Ride the wave. It's coming. This is a direct message, communication about what I was saying about the Hanged Man energy. Okay, a rebirth is assured. And Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. This is a direct message. Okay, but also communicating, being unapologetically you, standing in your power. Truth, follow the leader. 10 of Swords, painful endings. Painful endings. Yeah. This is great because I think I channeled the Ace of Swords, but this comes right before. Okay. And right after truth, clarity. Just follow on your path that you know to be your destined life path. Some of these closing out of cycles can be painful. Hanged Man came up on the bottom again, so I'm going to take it right there. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, mental defeat. So this is definitely a time of rest and recharge, guys, in solitude. Mental defeat, that's that fatigue, that exhaustion I was talking about. Okay, having to do with the mind. Swords, about integrating this new information into your life. Rest and reflect. Rest and reflect. Look what he's doing. He's reflecting. Okay. And 9 of Cups. This is for a wish. This is for a wish fulfillment. Okay. Just a side note, alcohol may be a factor here. That's just a side note. Usually, I just picked this up and the World card came out. And under it, the 4 of Swords. Yeah, that's not coincidence, you guys. When I picked up the deck to show you the 9 of Cups again, these 2 cards came out, which is the ones that I was channeling in the beginning of the message. So I'm going to take these. So actually, that happened for a reason, you guys, because now this last row, these messages never cease to amaze me. Yeah, solitude, right? From that mental defeat, thinking about all the lessons that we've learned, implementing it into our life with rest and rejuvenation, 4 of Swords, and closing out those cycles to start new cycles, the World. That was my intro. This was my intro. Okay. So they're confirming, yes, this is the message. And then, yeah, 9 of Cups. This is for a wish fulfillment, guys. Okay. This is about believing in yourself. And, if you've done the work, success is yours. All right? A wish fulfillment. Something that you've maybe prayed about. Okay? If you've been doing the work, it's coming to you. The abundant universe will provide. A rebirth is assured. This is what they're communicating to you now. Just keep standing in your power. Okay? This is a huge reassurance. A huge reassurance to keep going by resting and reflecting. Okay? Don't you love these paradoxical messages? Somewhere in the middle is where the answer lies. Okay. 9 of Cups again, under strength, yeah. So, that's really funny. So now in the first row we have 9 of Cups and we're ending with 9 of Cups, full circle, okay? Again, alcohol maybe a little bit of an issue, so check yourself on that if you feel that message pertains to you. If not, don't worry about it. That's not the main message I'm getting from it. Knight of Pentacles. This is for, yeah, a solid new beginning. A solid offer. It's slow sometimes, you guys. It's slow, right? Look at him in this hot air balloon with a telescope looking at this, right? It's coming. It's coming. Don't worry. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight. The Fool, Knight of Swords. Yeah. So the Fool, the 0 card in the deck, that's at the heart of the reading. Okay. Carefree new journey, riding the wave. Knight of Swords, quick action with truth. That's what this is under. Truth. Pursuing your path, your path, okay? Shifting your perspective. Integrating that information into your life with quickness, clarity, and truth. Knight of Wands. Pursuing your passions with energetic determination. That's, and then Ace of Cups at the bottom. Yeah. Ace of Cups, unconditional love. A new start in love. Yeah, so this is on this last row. So once you've done the rest, you know, reflected and rest and rejuvenation, and are able to recognize the cycles, not get back on that cycle, and then after that, shortly after that, it will be pursuing your passions with energetic determination. Okay. Also, if there's been someone who's been coming in and out of your life, kind of non-committal, just quickly in and then just out just as fast, close the cycle on that, shut the door on that, okay? That's the advice. Spend time alone. Don't allow people to come in and out of your life as they please. This is also backing up what I was saying about, you know, do their actions match their words? If they're being non-committal, just coming and going, the advice is to, you know, rest and reflect, spend some time in solitude, and help to close out that cycle. Okay, but also once that cycle ends and you start pursuing your passions, things are going to start moving quickly after, you know, more in November. More November after the full moon. That's when planets will start going direct again. And that's when I feel that this energy is going to be coming up. Okay, so there's a couple messages from this card. But yeah, 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, magic prayer, success, believe in yourself. Could the overall energy be any more clear? 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, caution with the alcohol, guys. Ace of Cups, unconditional love for self, a promising new start in love, okay? And Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. And success and magic prayer. These are all the overall energies. This is incredible. I mean, this is, all you have to do is ride the wave, guys. Abundance is going to flow to you now. You just sit back, kind of like this. Sit back, right? Show me, right? Show me that your actions match your words. And make sure you're doing that with self too, guys. Make sure you're doing that with self too. But yeah, see how he kind of has these cups in front of him, and look at his face. He's just kind of like, yeah, let's see. I'm observing. I'm looking. Let's see. So he has this, normally, sometimes this card can indicate greed, you guys. That's not the sense I'm getting from it at all right now. In fact, you maybe should be a little bit greedy with your time right now for yourself. Maybe greed isn't the best word, but look how he has kind of like this smug look on his face, like, yeah, show me. And then he has this kind of like, not guarded, but boundaries, right? Boundaries. And then, yeah, Ace of Cups, like putting that back into yourself. See here how it's this like dove putting the pearl into the cup? Put that into yourself right now, guys. Rest and reflect to recharge. Yeah, so this is really funny. This is like in the heart of the reading, and it's like that Hanged Man, right? That's totally the energy I was getting a lot. Just like watching, observing. Don't make any major decisions right now. Just ride the wave. Okay, you guys. Hopefully that helps. And yeah, I really enjoyed talking with all of you. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.